Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this is where I started out. I went to the beauty supply to find myself a perm. I was looking at all these perms and they have so many different types. I did end up going with the dark and lovely purple box, but I was just intrigued by all the different types of perms. Then I went and found the infamous blue, what is this, foam, that by Nairobi. Then I got these wrapping strips and I picked out some new scissors because I wanted some crisp ones and I was just comparing the length. So now getting started on this hair, I started off by just combing my hair out, detangling it, and then I immediately went in and started cutting and shaping. At this point, I was already determined to just cut my hair because I knew I wanted finger waves. I didn't know how short my hair needed to be, so I didn't want to cut too much off. But as you'll end up seeing, this was part of the reason why my finger waves failed initially, because my hair was just still too long. So I ended up cutting it more and more. So once I felt like I cut it short enough, I just decided like I should start the perm process. And I started off by putting some Vaseline around my ears and around my hairline and the nape of my neck, just so that it wouldn't get on my skin. And I initially recorded the perm process, but I just decided to just tell you all to follow the rules, follow the instructions that come with your box. If you've never permed your hair before, you definitely just want to follow the instructions. That is the best advice that I can give you on this process if you're doing it yourself. And I didn't want to include clips of me doing my own hair because my hair is different from your hair. And also, I trust myself. So, yeah, just trust yourself and follow the instructions. So once I got to the end of the perm process, I decided to just cut my hair more. I figured it just needed to be as short as possible, and I just put it in 4 sections and started cutting the ponytails, as you can see. The purpose of the perm is definitely so that my finger waves can lay flat on my head with none of my curly kinks in it, I guess. But also so that I could see how much to cut. But I'm not a professional, and this is just how I did it. I did end up cutting more within the weeks that came after this, just because the back was a little bit too long. Still, the front was really short, and the front laid really perfectly, and you'll be able to see that. But the back was just still a little bit too long for me. So now at this point, I am just cutting it all around. I'm just trying to even it out and just round it out a little bit so that there's not super long pieces, and so everything is about the same height and length, I guess. Um, yeah, so that's what you'll see me doing, just cutting off little pieces, trying to get it as even as possible. So once I got to a place where I felt like it was even enough, I grabbed my foam, and at this point I realized, well, I didn't realize until after, that my hair wasn't permed fully. So that's just what that snapshot was. As you can see, it's very uneven and it's not permed fully through, so it probably should have processed more, or I didn't get it through down to the roots. So this is what happens when you're not a professional. But I was fine with it. I'm okay with it. Eventually my hair did come out better, but this was just my first day, and at this point I was already on my hair for a very long time this day. But as you can see, my roots are very thick. The hair in the back is very thick. Um, and I not very thick because I don't have thick hair, but it's just curly. It's very curly still. It's not straight and slick how it should be after a perm, and this is what I was going through. So what you see is me trying to comb through. This is my thinking process. I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I comb through with the foam, it will allow my hair to lay down smoother. Like I was thinking maybe that was the problem. I eventually gave up on the back because it just was not acting right. And I just went to the front, and the front was able to lay properly because it was permed properly, and also it was shorter, so it just was able to do what I needed it to do. And as you can see, the little bit of fingerwaves I had, they did work. They were cute, but I just could not get the back at all. It was a struggle, and my arms were hurting, and I eventually gave up. I went on YouTube, I watched other videos, I couldn't figure it out at all, and this was my fail. So, as I'm struggling through this, all I'm thinking is this is why when I see girls do their finger waves on YouTube, they don't do the back. They just comb the back flat. Not even knowing and understanding that really my issue was that my hair just wasn't processed correctly. It was too long as well. So then about a week later, I decided to perm my hair again. And this time it got straight and flat as I needed it to. I did cut the back more, and I just kind of kept cutting the back. You won't see me cutting it here, but I did eventually start to cut the back some more because I just was realizing it was too long. But definitely this time, the second time was the charm, and it actually ended up working for me. So I really recommend, if you are going to do your hair and you are doing it yourself, to definitely give your hair time in between processes. So that's why I waited a week. I was very disappointed with my hair, that failed attempt, because it just was not cute. Like, it was not giving, and it was like the front was cute, but the back was not cute. So I was self-conscious about it, and that's why I went back in and did the back. But yeah, my point is just give yourself time in between to kind of fix your hair as you go if you're going to be doing it yourself. I'm sure if I would have went to a professional, it would have been done that first day. But this is what happens when you're the one who does your own hair. And I'm fine with it. I love my hair now. It's very cute, and I plan to bleach it soon. So this is where we're at. This is what we got. I'm very satisfied with this. I love the way the back look. I just want it to look wavy. I don't even care that the waves aren't connecting, whatever. I just want it to look wavy and nice in that way. And what you see me doing is just fixing the nape of my neck so that those hairs are brushing in a particular way. So yeah, it just finished the entire look and makes it look really nice. Then you'll see me grab those wrapping strips and get my hair wrapped, and then I'll put my very cute pink do-rag on top of it. Yeah, I love that do-rag. It's so cute. They have so many different colors. So I just had to get the pink one, of course. But look at the back. The back is looking so nice. It looks so good. I love it. Yes, honey, here is the big reveal. I was going on a date, so I did my makeup, and put on a cute little dress, and here she goes. Very cute. Very, very cute. So yes, definitely take your time, go through it. You'll figure it out. I have been doing my own hair for a very long time, so this was just something new for me to try out on my own, and I know that I'll get better at it. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, watching me go from a failure to success and slaying this hairstyle. Stay tuned for the bleaching video and don't forget to subscribe.